see a huge difference in Desean Jackson. You know, he was that player that just was drafted to the Philadelphia Eagles, and you know, all he would do is line up, score touchdowns, and that was really it. No, you know, didn't really take too much of the leader type role because he was so young at the time. And then seeing him now, and hearing from the wide receiver coach, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, I forgot. I think it was yesterday. He was talking about Desean Jackson, you know, taking that leadership role, you know, giving all the players advice, being a vocal leader for the receivers in the locker room and in the meetings after practice. There's just a lot going on, and you know what? I'm very happy he's back. This was a dream come true, really is. I think we should have still had him a few years back, but you know, times, you know, it's like he wasted 5 years being on other teams and not doing anything, and just being hateful towards his team. Not because of he hates the team and the ownership. It's because of Chip Kelly. But not to get into all that bullshit nonsense. But you know what? I've seen a huge change in Desean Jackson, and I love it. He brings a swagger to the offense. He'll bring, you know, you'll see him catch a, it's going to be a touchdown type move, and he'll backpedal in the end zone and start strutting his shit in the end zone. You know, that's just the type of player he is. He missed a wide open pass. Carson Wentz threw a wide open pass to Desean Jackson. He dropped it. He couldn't believe it, and he went on the ground, did like 50 push-ups. That's the kind of person he is. He drives himself more and more. But hearing the wide receiver coach talk about him a lot, and just how much of a vocal leader he is now, especially to the young guys, you know, and he's saying, you know, he said as well that some of the young guys that can't believe that they're listening to Desean Jackson, like, or they're in the same room as Desean Jackson. You know, he will go down as one of the best deep threats in history. Okay, maybe not number one, but he'll be one of the best. Okay, and you know what? I'm just glad. You know, everybody was worried. A few people here or there, Eagles fans, are worried. You know, he was coming here and he might have an attitude or blah blah blah. And he kind of found out he got traded here, and you didn't know if you want to be here, or you know, there's a lot of stuff that really goes on. But you know, I'm happy with what, you know, transpired. You know what? There's a lot of things that happened the wrong way and turned out to be good things later in the future, which is kind of like the irony of it. But Desean Jackson has shown up. He is going to be a perfect matchup for Wentz. The chemistry is there. 95% of his passes are caught or thrown perfectly to Desean Jackson. You know, Wentz looks good. I just can't wait till the season starts. I really just can't wait. I just want it to happen. I just want to prove everybody fucking wrong about Carson Wentz and just everything. That's what I want. I want to just prove the fan base wrong. I want him to prove everyone the fuck wrong, because I swear I will have a video out in a half a second, okay? Maybe it's not going to take one game, but, you know, not to go off topic, but Desean Jackson, I'm very proud of the way he has carried himself here, handled himself, and, you know, being it's like him coming back. It's like a part of your family coming back. You know what I mean? It's like the family member that hasn't been there for a long time, and he comes back, and you talk about the old times, but you're talking about what the future holds. And, you know, that's what the ownership, the front office thinks about Desean Jackson, and Desean Jackson thinks about them as well. So I'm happy with how he's carried himself, and I can't wait for more. I can't wait till week 1 comes and he burns everybody. I can't wait till this whole year just gets going. So that's really it, guys. I want to talk about the whole thing with Desean Jackson, just being that vocal leader and everything like that. So it's very important for you guys to even know that, because you know what, it's all about. The more leaders you have, sometimes the better it is. And this, you know, this locker room was already set up with leaders regardless when he got here. Okay, he's just an added piece. He thinks, you know, he wants to get some jewelry around his finger. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for being, you know, he wasn't bitter, but, you know, he was jealous that this team won a Super Bowl and he wasn't on this roster. Got a chance now to do that and you know, live in that moment. So that's really it, guys. So I will see you guys later. Shakes cut up, flyles fly.